Hey Emily, today we're going to talk about call log and we're also going to shut your system up so that it doesn't ring twice and you hear it. I'll turn the camera around, we'll get started. This one's going to be kind of tricky. There are a bunch of steps involved. I'm kind of tired, so if I don't make sense, please ask me questions, or if I have to, I will redo this video again. But I wanted to get it done for you. I'm sorry that it has taken so long. So I'll turn the camera around, we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is actually program a call log button so that you can access the call log whenever you want. So you'll do a feature *3. Oops. Feature *3. Push a button. Then you're going to do feature 812. And now you have a call log button. It won't say log is empty until you've set the feature up, but we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to go back over here to my programming phone. We're going to do feature **266-344. Password 266-344. Then we're going to go to general admin. Let me adjust this so that you can see it a little better. There you go. General admin. Next, we're going to go to call services, which is number 9. Then we're going to go to set services, and we're going to show sets. So 221, and you're going to go next, and then you're going to go log space. This is important. So you're going to do log 80 out of the pool 140. Pool means that the system can hold however many numbers are in this field here for all phones. It can log that many calls. So what I'm going to do, just to show you, we're going to remove 80. So you've got 220, and now this phone is unable to log anything. So let's say that for all your users, if you want them to be able to log 20 calls, you'll add 20. Okay. And then you have to go back to show set again to 22. Log space, add 20. So as before, you're going to do this for every set that you have. You're going to add 20, 30, however many you want in there. And then once that's done, you're going to push release. It'll say update. Okay, now this phone can log 20 calls. So what you're going to do is you're going to do feature *84, and it's going to say auto log unanswered by me, log all calls, or no auto logging, or no unanswered. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to put it at log all calls and push OK. And then the next thing I need you to do is a feature 815, auto bumping on. And auto bumping on really means that when the log gets full, it will automatically delete the last entry. So I'm going to go ahead and make a test call for you. We'll call into the system. You see right now I have it set up so that it's actually ringing before the auto attendant answers. I'm going to show you how to turn that off in a moment.
Celestial Pool and Spa. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time during this message.
One moment, please.
Okay, so this is ringing. And you see here, it's ringing on your intercom key, which is why I've always been confused as to why your calls ring up here. They really should ring on your intercom key. And we're going to fix that here in a moment. So I'll go ahead and let that call up. Now the phone screen says call for you. So you can do calls, one old, one new, new. And then down here with your volume button, you can toggle. And it'll tell you all kinds of interesting information. Then later on, you'll get back to the screen. If you ever want to access the call log again, you just push this button. And there you go. You've got it. Now, this feature will take some playing around with in the auto log settings, but that is a good start, and you'll just have to narrow it down to how it best suits the way you use your phones and the way your users use their phones. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to shut your system up so that it doesn't actually ring twice on all of your phones before the auto attendant answers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how things work in my system. I've just kind of got it set up here on the floor, but we'll just go ahead and do a last number redial, and it'll call into this system. So right now you see it's ringing twice. And then the auto attendant.
Thank you for calling Celestial Pool and Spa. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time during this message.
Okay, so in order to get rid of that, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Features, **266-344, password 266-344. Then we're going to go to A configuration, next to line access. We're going to show set 221. Then we're going to do line assignment. Show line 001. Okay, it's set to appear in ring. We want not assigned. Then you're going to go to line 2, not assigned. Line 3, not assigned. Line 4, not assigned. 5, 6, 7, 8, not assigned. On all lines not assigned. Then you're going to go back, show line, back, show set 222, line assignment 001, not assigned. It'll probably be set to appear in ring, but just put it to not assigned. You're going to do not assigned for all 8 lines on every phone. So you're always just going to go back to show set. You're going to do 221, 222, 223, 224. Any extension that you have on the system that you don't want to ring, do what I just showed you there. And then once we've confirmed that it's set to not appear, we're going to go line assignment, show 01. Okay, so not assigned. So now what we do, end of session. Okay, so now when we do a last number redial, or if anybody calls into your phone, the system will not ring at all.
Thank you for calling Celestial Pool and Spa. If you know your party's extension.
And now it will just answer the line quietly until someone, for example, types in an extension. So system's not ringing, it's nice and quiet.
Thank you for calling Celestial Pool and Spa.
One moment, please.
And voila, now it's coming in on your intercom key. Push that, and you've got the call. So I think this should get you taken care of. I think, like I said, it's been a long day. I'm pretty tired, but I'm pretty sure that takes care of both the fact that you hear it ringing before the auto attendant answers and also your call log. I know this was a very complex video, maybe a little bit more complex than we usually do. But as always, I am more than happy to answer any questions and more than happy to help you however I can. So just send an email, call, whatever, and we'll get you taken care of. I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you soon. One last thing that I've always wanted to talk to you about, and I just never did quite get around to it. If you see here, line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, 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 these keycaps pull up just like the rest of them. And they're actually your feature keys. the way that it was programmed, used to be programmed, now that we've got it taken care of, there should have been line buttons here. But instead, you just have feature buttons. So now that all of your lines are set not to appear in Ring and they're set to not assigned, you can actually use these buttons for the features that they are intended for. So what you'll do is a feature *0, button inquiry, do not disturb, transfer, call forward, group pickup, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, if a button does not correspond to the feature, we can figure that out, but you can do like voice calls. Voice calls are really nice, and this is one feature that I always kind of wanted to show you about this system that I think that might actually come in handy in your office environment. So let's say you know that Austin lives at extension 223. You can do voice call 223. And he doesn't ever even have to touch his phone. You can just barge in on him and start talking, which is really nice. You can also do a page, which is programmed wrong, but page will do that to all sets, but they can't talk back to you. Whereas a voice call, you can barge in on him, and without him touching his phone, he can respond to you and you can hear him. So, like I said, you can now use these keys for their actual intended purpose. And if you would like, I will definitely help you program them with features that are useful for you. And there are also, it's hard to get these off, but these here, I don't know if you can see it, but I've made a label for this one. Some of these actually pop off, and you can write your own feature like label on there. And then you can use these keys as well as these keys. And by the way, this button over here is shift, so there's actually, you can use each key for two different purposes. I don't know if that's something you're interested in, but I did always kind of want to tell you about that, but since calls were coming in up here, I didn't want to play with these keys, but now they should be good to go.